Getting started on our Road to Retirement series, and today I want to talk to people who are starting out or young in their careers who need to have some hope for their retirement future. And what I've learned over 30 years of experience in being in this business and helping people to retire, and by my own mistakes that I've made along the way, there's some tried and true things that you can do to make sure that you put yourself in a better position when you retire. The first thing I'm going to say is make sure that you fund a retirement account, whether that's an IRA or whether it's the 401k or both. So if you can make it an automated withdrawal from your pay into a 401k at work, do it. And if you can maximize it, get it as high as you can because you won't miss the money. And then never touch that money until you turn 60 years old. Regardless if you change companies and you do a rollover into an IRA and it looks like there's something big that comes up, if you can leave that money alone, Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world for a reason. It's because that money that you invest early is the most valuable money that you'll have 30 years from now because the compounding will be huge. For instance, if you're one of the lucky ones who has a job where you could maximize your 401k contribution, the max is $23,500 a year. You would have, at a 10% rate of return, $4.2 million over 30 years to your retirement. So even if you didn't really get to that point until 30 years old in your career and you were able to do the max, which I know is a lot, but still, 4.2 million would be pretty sweet. If you're able to do less, you're able to do less. We all got to do what we got to do. If you're able to go out and you meet the contribution limits for, say, a Roth IRA, which is $150,000 a year in income for single, $236,000 for married, I believe, filing jointly. If you could do $7,000 a year into a Roth IRA, and you can get a 10% annual rate of return for 30 years, you're going to have $1.3 million plus that grows tax-free, and you're able to take a distribution from tax-free. So these types of retirement ideas are just fundamental basics that you have to take advantage of if you can, and automate the withdrawals so you don't have the money going into an account that you touch. And leave the money alone. Don't touch it. So there's a great place to go to get calculations that I want to pass on to you. And it's called Money Chimp Compound Calculator is what you can search on Google. Money Chimp Compound Interest Calculator. And this will let you put in the dollar amount you want to do, the amount of years you want to save, the interest rates you want to have, and it'll tell you what you're going to have. Even if you can only start out with $100 a month or $50 a month, whatever it is, put an automated savings process in place that you're saving money for retirement. And then when it goes into that retirement bucket, don't touch it till you're 60 years old. You will say at that point, I heard this guy when I was younger, and this is what he told me to do. And man, am I grateful that I did do it. Trust me. Have a great day, and best of luck on your road to retirement.